Hello and welcome to Crystalini Yoga. My name is Crystal, and in this video I am going to be explaining to you why you need to pause before you make your next big move. And so most of us, we're standing here, we're in this sort of middle place, there's like so much we're in currently, but we know where we want to go, we know where we're heading, we can see the other side, but we're in this middle place just before we're about to make a big decision, whether that decision is a relationship shift, whether it is, finding yourself making a big move in a relationship. Maybe it's something to do more with your career. Maybe you are shifting into a space where you're leaving a corporate job and you want to start your own startup company, or you literally going from one role to another and it's a big shift in terms of, challenging you. Or maybe it's even you ready to take your current business that you already own to a whole new level and just uplift it and brand it and, take it on social media. Or maybe it's even a big transition in terms of your health. Maybe you have a big decision to make in terms of your health. Maybe the decision is around your own personal spiritual growth and your own personal development, and you need to make a jump or make a leap or make a decision to say, I am going to start focusing on me. And that is a big decision to make. And so many times we're in this spot where we feel that energy. We need to make that big move, make that big choice. And so many of us, we just leap into that decision, leap into that next change, leap into that move based on our maybe emotional state, our sort of like we either fear it and we don't even go for it at all, or we leap into it too quickly, make rash decisions, just go for it and be like, whatever happens, I'm just gonna go for it. Which isn't a bad thing at all, and sometimes we do need to make those kinds of decisions, and other times we do need to just step back and be like, okay, let me just continue with my life. I'm feeling a bit fearful, not ready. But that is why the moment of just pausing, allowing yourself to see this transition, see it happening, almost like, I love the analogy of when you're playing a game of chess and you are literally like that little pawn on the chessboard. And when you look around you as that little pawn's perspective, that limited perspective, you don't see the other pieces from a high level. You just see yourself and you're just like, okay, I can only move one little bit forward. That's all I can do. I don't know about these other pieces. They look intimidating. They're a bit scary, and you just like see that in your life. You're just like this little pawn with this limited belief. And we need to step out of that limited belief and become the actual chess player of this life. Imagine this whole life is a chess game, and you can step out of your limited self and see the full big picture of exactly what is happening in your life right now. And with that awareness, with that clarity, with that, wow, high level view, you can see, oh my word, that bishop is going to take me, or that castle is busy doing something that I need to, defend. And you can almost have that preview literally of like what is happening in this crazy world. And that is a limitless, beautiful perspective to have. And that is what just pausing gives you. It gives you that moment. We don't gift ourselves, we just carry on, keep going. We're too scared to pause. That pause, when you actually take that time to honor yourself, to say, wow, I am sacred and I've been through so much in this life. Wow, I am just going to step back and see myself for this moment. I've been stressed. I've been, whatever it is, I've been rushing through this life, and this life is so sacred. And to take that step back and just simply pause and take that moment is one of the biggest, most rewarding gifts. I cannot scream enough from the top of the mountains, and I just ask you to take that moment. Please take that moment to just pause through each decision. Allow yourself to curate some sort of a day that you can, map out and just sort of plan different things that might resonate with you, to sit in your own space. Maybe you take some time in nature. Maybe you have a journal and you can just take that with you. Maybe you have certain songs that allow you to just pause and be in the moment, declutter the mind, and just return to yourself. And you know, I often, as a brand, like as someone who does brand development for clients and startups and, you know, certain individuals building their own personal brand, I love to target brands in the wellness, coaching, healing, you know, inspiring educational industries, because I'm just so like closely connected to those. But whatever brand or business you're busy building, that moment before you're about to make a decision of, I'm going to go build a brand, or I'm going to, you know, go on social media now, or I'm going to start a YouTube channel, or I'm going to do this online course, or I'm going to launch a website, and all of these ideas that are coming to you, they are so beautiful and they're so sacred that they need to be in that space of just pause and allowing you to see the full picture of it and connect to it and allow the universe in that pause, because that's what it actually is. When you pause and silence your mind and come back to sort of like, let me just breathe and allow for space. The pause is space. When you take an inhale and an exhale, there's a space between that. That is a sacred, sacred space where the universe gets to speak to you. And when we don't take those pauses, when we don't make that space, the universe is often ignored completely. And that is why I feel like many people say, I don't feel like I'm getting guided. I feel unclear. I don't feel like I know what I'm going to do. I feel like I'm maybe stuck in a spiral again and again and again, a looping pattern. Most of the time, that is because you are not taking that moment of pause that you need. And it's so simple. Like when you realize how simple it actually is, you are mind blown and you're like, wow, did I just need to go connect to myself? Is that all? Like I've been looking for all these answers externally, and all I needed was just to connect to myself and allow myself to immerse in what I'm feeling and see it without distracting myself again and again. And through that, whether you building your self brand, your own personal spiritual development, your big corporate idea, your coaching business, whatever it is, that sacred moment of just pause is going to open so many doors. Pause and doors. See, I'm a poet now. It'll open so many doors in your manifestation, your creative expression, your connection to your spiritual higher self. And that is what I invite you to do, no matter where you are in life, no matter what decision, no matter what bridge you are on right now. It is scary to be on a bridge. There's always transformation that's going to happen, and it's uncomfortable to change things, but we know deep within ourselves whether certain choices are needing to be made in order for us to tap into our higher purpose and our true direction and feel like we're living and thriving in this world, because we are in this sacred body, and we don't know how many days we get this experience, our spiritual beings, to be experiencing in this lifetime, in this physical reality where we get to feel our bodies and be like, wow, I am actually a physical thing right now. You know, we come from a spiritual realm when we conceived and born, and here we are in these bodies, and we are meant to be here for a reason. And by just going from one thing to the next, which most of us do, we get so caught up and so distracted and so rushed in this life. It's really difficult not to. We never get taught this. There's no one to tell us like it's okay to pause. We are literally told from all corners, focus on this, do this, you know, buy this, change this, do that. And who is telling us to pause? Who's reminding us that space and freedom and just feeling is okay? I'm here to tell you that it is okay, and you need it. You need it. If this is resonating with you, you need it, and you need to listen to that. Listen to that inner voice, listen to that inner intuition. It is not lying to you. It's the universe speaking to you in that pause. And the more you listen in that silence, the stronger and more loud and more profound, that universe is going to speak to you through so many things. Trust me. I am so receptive to the universe that I'm constantly getting messages through numbers, through synchronicities, through different things along the way. And when we are blocking ourselves and not pausing, we miss that beautiful miracle of synchronicity that is right there in front of us. Many times the universe is showing us signs, but because we're not listening, because we're so distracted and so stuck in our minds, being in our minds is being in the past and the future. It's not being present. You're either thinking of the past experiences or wondering, what am I going to be doing in the future? You're not here. So when you're stuck in the mind and right here in the present moment, the universe is giving you a sign and you ignore that because you're stuck in your mind. Imagine when you become aware of that, of how many synchronicities and beautiful things are around you and you've been missing them this entire time. So from the bottom of my heart, I invite you to please just pause, just take that moment. And if you need guidance on this just pause experience, don't worry, I've got you covered. I've created a 1-day full immersive interactive PDF guide that can take you on the soulful immersive journey within. It's got a range of different things, starting with a 10-minute breathing practice to a 30-minute mantra and meditation practice to a 30-minute yoga class for all levels. You never have to have done yoga before to experience this yoga. It's very gentle, very beautiful, very intentional for the just pause experience. There's a bunch of reflective questions, 11 in specific reflective questions, and each one curated to help you dive deeper into that question. It's not just a question, but some prompts to help you. And through that whole reflective, and you can do all these in the actual guide, you can type them out, or if you would like to journal them, if you prefer writing. But it is all a digital sort of base, so it's very easy for you to just interact with it and type and save it and keep it there and complete the 11 tasks or 11 questions where you can answer some deep, meaningful, profound questions that can also be really good whether you're going on your own inner spiritual journey, your own journey of self-discovery, tapping into your creativity, whether you want to start your own brand or elevate your brand, personal brand, business. It can relate to all of those aspects of your life, even relationships with others, connection with yourself. These questions are very powerful and I've curated them just for you and I hope you enjoy them. So yeah, and then there's also, I'm trying to think if I've missed anything. Then there's also a 45-minute yoga nidra. So for those of you who don't know what a yoga nidra is, it's not another activity where you have to move and do a whole bunch of things like a real yoga class. A yoga nidra is something I recommend you do before bedtime. And it's 45 minutes where you put your headphones on or put it on a radio or on your speaker. You completely eliminate yourself from the world, and before you go to bed, you immerse yourself in a full guided sort of meditation where you linking all kinds of things in your body. This yoga nidra is something so powerful and profound where you are taking 45 minutes to connect to a whole range of visualizations, different parts of the body, different emotions, different sensations, and it brings you into the present moment. And like I said, when you're there, it just completely opens you up to the universe, and so many things will come for you personally for your unique journey. And so that is it. You got the breathing practice, the meditation and mantra, the yoga class. Oh, and then the creative, sorry, I forgot one of the most important ones. It's the creative reconnection activity. So no artistic skill is needed for this one, just you and a paper, some coloring pens, paints, whatever you have, and you just be guided and just intuitively draw whatever comes to mind, no judgment, just freely you, creative expression and having fun and being guided by my voice throughout each of these tasks to just connect deeper and deeper to yourself and pause through each of them and feel the miracles that will come to you through that sacred pause. And I've guided each of these and recorded each of these, included them through links, through magical doors, magical gateways in this interactive PDF that you'll download, and you will be immersed in this full one-day immersion experience to simply just pause. And when you've completed the whole guide and done all these activities, which there's more than enough time to do all of them in one day, and still have your own time to make your food, light your candles, have your bath, just breathe, listen to music, whatever it is, you can do all of that with these tasks, and the amount of benefits you will receive after taking that day for yourself, when you actually choose yourself, when you're always being distracted by everyone, like, let me come to that, let me do that event, let me go to this family thing. You can take one day on your weekend and just say, you know what, everyone out there, I am taking a me day, and I'm allowed to take a me day. When last have you ever taken a me day and a you day? When? So it's good to remember and reflect on that. And yeah, once you've completed all of those activities in the guide, you'll see there's a gift waiting for you. It's just a further guide, another extra additional gift that I have put together for you with a few different creative elements, playlists, prompts, and sort of different ideas that you can then take this just pause journey into your day-to-day life, and not just let it stop once you've done this one-day immersion, but actually incorporate the pause throughout your day through different suggested modalities. And there's 11 additional ways that you can bring your just pause into your day-to-day experience, and I've created that as a free gift, part of this just pause guide. So if you are interested, you can see the link below in the description to do this journey for you. And if you would like to create your very own just pause journey for a day, I definitely recommend it. And I personally love the just pause experience, feeling the discomfort in it all. There's so many things that come, so many emotions, and I hope that you are brave enough and courageous enough to take the step to do something that seems so simple, but it takes a lot of effort to decide to just pause. Thank you for listening. I hope this video has given you some insights, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me. I'll leave my email address below, and I look forward to having you part of the Just Pause experience. If you would like to join my conscious creative community, I provide creative inspiration and a lot of beautiful things on this group, so I'll keep the link as well in the description below, and I look forward to seeing you soon. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment if it resonates, and just let me know in the comments below, when last did you take one day to yourself to just pause? I would love to hear your experience. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you so much love and light. Bye for now.